walk out on that field today, ask yourself this question. What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Let's go! We ready! We ready! We ready! We ready! And let's go to the house! And let's go to the house! When I step on the field, I send one message. And this is what it feels like. This is what it feels like. Football is getting hit. That's it. It's gonna be football now. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Let's hunt now. Let's hunt now. Let's go. Let's hunt. We ready. And let's go to the house. And let's go to the house. We're talking about the Jets like we're talking about the Saints. You know, all this, how we the Miami Heat of football. Yeah.
Everybody, I'm Shawn Adams.
I'm Tony Gaglione.
And this is Smacktalk. Your bobblehead dropped.
It's alright.
Alright, so we're doing our NCAA tournament basketball preview here. We wait all year long for this. This is how Tony and I met each other. I spit on Tony, thanked the VCU Rams and the Duke Blue Devils for that whole conversation.
Shaka Smart.
Shaka Smart.
Shaka Smart.
We have so many beers here. I'm not
pick
quite
one,
certain
bro.
which
That's
one's
what
my
it is.
beer.
It's like a bar. You just grab.
Okay. So the tournament starts tomorrow. We had the first 4 games. Tulsa lost to Michigan. Wichita State demolished whatever team they were supposed to be.
Did you honestly think that Wichita State wasn't going to make it into the tournament?
You already know how I feel about it.
All right.
You already know how I feel.
I'm just saying.
Holy Cross beat Southern, and Florida Gulf Coast, Dunk City. They're not Dunk City anymore, but they're back in it. They'll play Northern Carolina.
They'll be fine.
Or North Carolina, and then
Northern Carolina. You
Wichita
State. Ahead for that one, or what?
Wichita State will play Arizona, which you got to feel bad for the Arizona Wildcats because
Wichita State's about to take them down.
Yeah, and guess
what?
Yeah.
Sean's going to win a $5 bet against Eric.
Because Cal's
that's not going to be good.
Yeah.
Speaking of bets, I lost a big bet. I said Johnny Manziel was going to take the Cleveland Browns to the playoffs within 5 years for $500, and I lost that. But there's another bet that Shawn just lost.
You stay tuned on our Snapchat. Watch our video.
Watch Snapchat. We're gonna do this one. Shawn has to wear a Wayne Rooney jersey.
I have to get naked and put this jersey on and take a picture and put it as my profile pic for 7 days for a week. I'll probably just leave it on there because I'm sexy. So. I also watch Arsenal. I also watch Arsenal lose today to Barcelona. You talk about throwing up. Oh, back to the tournament time. All right, so Tony, we do this every year. Who do you have as a dark horse? Who do you got a team that people don't really talk about making a deep run, but you think can?
Okay, this is not really a dark horse, but the only reason it is a dark horse for me is because of the injuries.
Okay.
Wichita State is my dark horse.
Okay.
They had to make it in from the first 4, whatever. They're going to beat up on Arizona, so that I feel like that's a dark horse right there because they have to play such a quality team in Arizona. Van Fleet was injured for how long? They almost lost to UNLV, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
That's terrible. That's pathetic.
Yeah.
That's pathetic.
I think they rolled off 12 straight victories.
After Van Fleet came back. And they were injury plagued the whole season. Now they're fully healthy. They're going into the tournament. They're a low seed. Bet heavy on the money line on Wichita State. They're beating Arizona 100% in the first round.
All right, give me your sleeper pick. Give me an upset that nobody
the former Dunk City.
Florida Gulf Coast over
Florida
North
Gulf
Carolina?
Coast. Woo! Over North Carolina because I don't think North Carolina played in the ACC, which is great. Fantastic. ACC is known for great basketball. This year, not so much, bro. They weren't top of the line basketball around ACC. Yeah, the rankings say different because I mean, look at college football. You see SEC.
They have the talent.
Well, that's fine. They have the talent, but plus 22, dude.
Okay.
20. You think UNC is going to beat Florida Gulf Coast by 22 points? No. Are you betting Florida Gulf Coast?
I got plus 22.
You got plus 22.
I got plus 22.
All right, so it's already set.
It's already set. Now, give me your winner. Give me your championship matchup and your winners. Who do you think?
I'm not going to give you your championship matchup. I'm going to give you the 4 teams that I think can win. Okay. I think Duke is the most highly underrated team in this entire tournament. Only because Coach K. Obviously, Coach K has been around for a long time. He's taken teams that are way less talented than this to the Final Four and to the national championship. Michigan State, your boy, Sparty, Always got a strong team.
Yeah.
Never bet against the Izzo team in a tournament.
Yeah, 50% of the time Tom is in the tournament, they're in the Final Four.
You just don't do it.
Statistics.
Wichita State, because they're fully healthy, like I said, that's my sleeper. I believe they can go to the Final Four, if not win the whole damn thing. And Indiana, based on one player who we'll get to in a little bit.
Yeah, okay. And we'll get to the best players. Okay, so my dark horse of the tournament is Providence. Okay.
The Friars?
The Friars. Providence is going to go into that second round and they're going to beat North Carolina.
That's a horrible pick.
Providence is going to win their 8-9 matchup. They're going to go in and beat North Carolina, the 1 seed. Providence. I got Providence going to the Final Four.
Yeah, all right, I love it.
Okay, so that's my.
I love it.
So
no, that's
Providence
good.
Friars.
It's
Providence
good.
Friars. That's my sleeper. My sleeper. I'm gonna have to roll with.
Just so everybody knows before you.
Fresno State over Utah, because you talk about overrated.
Fresno can play.
Utah should not be a 3 seed. Arizona should be the 3 seed out of the Pac-12, and Utah should be the 6 seed.
Okay. All I want to know is, where do you get your weed, and where can I get it?
All right, so
seriously.
My championship matchup, I'm not trying to be a homer with this or anything. I got Kansas versus Sparty.
Michigan State.
Yeah, I got Michigan State winning the whole thing. Hey, hold on.
Michigan State.
60-61.
Yeah,
Michigan
so
State. Michigan State. Michigan State hits it on the last second 3 to win the game. That's what I got. All right, so what's the best team not in the tournament?
Best team not in the tournament, St. Mary's, no doubt. St. Mary's is the best team not in the tournament. I'm going to give you reasons. They have no seniors. They went 27-5. They were 6
They beat Gonzaga twice.
They beat Gonzaga twice.
Gonzaga's in the tournament.
For their conference tournament final where they lost to Gonzaga.
But Gonzaga got in.
They were 6-3 versus the top 100. They lost to Gonzaga in the final. No one. This is the reason why their RPI was so low and shitty. No one accepted bids to play at St. Mary's.
Yeah.
No top schools, Cal included, Pac-12, you're talking about Big Ten school. Nobody wants to go over there and play them because they're fucking scared. And they should be fucking scared. Because it's 27-5. If you're fucking 27-5, you're not in the top 25 rankings, and you should make it. Okay. It's so frustrating.
Best team not in the tournament, Louisville, because they're too busy having sex parties with recruiters and making recruiting violations.
Bring Rick Pitino to Las Vegas.
Rick Pitino,
we got all the hoes in the world here. It's all good.
I'm sorry, but that Louisville team, you've seen it last year and in many years. Louisville, they can beat anybody on any court on any given day. That's the best team not in the tournament. They recruit well. They have a solid team. Unfortunately, there's been some violations. And I like what Rick Pitino said, because he's the coach. He said, I thought we got people who get paid to make sure that stuff doesn't happen. Apparently, those people are part of the sex parties, whatever.
I want to know something. Why are neither of us talking about SMU? I want to know that.
No, because
it's a Larry Brown coach team.
Yeah, but
nobody's talking about
bombed at the end of the year, bro.
So that means that what? They're garbage?
Well, they were good for most of the season, then they bombed at the end of the year. That looked, when you're on the bubble, that goes against you. Look at Monmouth. Monmouth did everything right, bro. Yeah. He did everything right.
That must have been the biggest snub of the whole tournament.
Yeah, there's always a snub.
I thought St. Mary's was the biggest, but that was one of the top 5.
Monmouth. All right, so let's go. Best players of the tournament.
You go first.
All right, so... I'm going to save my homer pick for last, but I got a little sheet. Yeah. Perry Ellis. Perry Ellis. Not the dude where you're rocking a Perry Ellis vest or your old 1995 Explorer. We're talking about Kansas.
My boy John Kletsky is going to watch this and he's going to love this shit.
Perry Ellis, forward. He averages 16 points a game, 6 rebounds. He's a senior. This dude is huge. And he's an athletic forward. My second best player in the tournament, because Perry Ellis is third. Second best player is Buddy Hield, guard of Oklahoma. Averages 25 points a game. Dude is shooting 46% from the 3. We're talking about an NBA star. This kid is going to be, I'm not going to call him Steph Curry.
Well, you have to
but
say
he's going to play in the NBA.
3-point line's a little bit closer.
No, what I'm saying, but it's shooting 46%.
That's fine.
Ridiculous.
So we can make the
All right,
D2.
Best player of the tournament, Denzel Valentine, guard.
Lose your fucking mind.
19 points a game, 7 rebounds, 7 assists.
I don't have no stats for you.
That's fine. They're all seniors. You know how I am.
Buddy Hield is my number 2. Okay. Yogi Ferrell from Indiana.
Hey, I was gonna put him on the list. But Indiana's losing to Chattanooga opening day tomorrow.
Chance, bro.
When you walk, by the time you see this video, Chattanooga's already beat Indiana. 12 versus 5 matchup, baby.
Indiana goes to the Elite 8, no doubt.
No, Indiana
based on Yogi
Ferrell's
fucking
$5.
Yes,
$5.
That Indiana loses tomorrow.
Chattanooga beats Indiana tomorrow.
Take it off my tab, homie. Take it off my tab.
No, we're gonna add 5 to that.
Take it off my tab. It's all good.
We're gonna add 5 to that.
Let's switch to a football real quick.
Oh yeah, all right. Hold on. We talked about the tournament, right? So if you're gonna pick one winner, I got Sparty. Who's your one winner?
My one winner. shit. This is so hard.
I like the Wichita State pick because Tony knows since he's met me. Great guard play will make you a deep run.
Yeah, look at Cal. You look at LaSalle.
LaSalle a couple years ago, yeah.
Florida Gulf Coast had great guard play a couple years ago.
The whole
VCU had great guard play the year that you spit on me and my fucking breakfast, and that's the year we almost got in a fist fight over at Marie Callender's.
Here we are, yeah. That restaurant has changed. In that story, that restaurant has changed so many times. At one time, it was a Sizzler. At the time, it was like...
So anyway, my pick is going to be Duke to win the whole thing.
I don't... the thing about Duke... and
it's the white boy that's going to do it.
Allen. That dude's good. That dude's good. He's like the most... He's going to be like the next hated Christian Leitner.
Yeah.
If they go to the tournament.
But the only thing is
I give him on coaching.
4 inches shorter.
I give him on coaching. My little brother has Syracuse making a deep run.
Your little brother's on
go. I know, but he's got Boeheim. When you go to coaching, you got Izzo, Bill Self, Coach K, Boeheim. You got these coaches that know what they're doing, right? So Shaka Smart with Texas. Nobody's talking about the Texas A&M matchup.
Who gives a shit about Texas?
Right.
Shaka Smart made the worst decision of his life when he left VCU.
No.
VCU could have fucking... They could have paid him all the money in the world, and he could have been there a lifer. He could have been Joe Paterno of VCU. But
Joe Paterno let dudes get raped in the locker room,
saying,
bro. We don't want to be... That's a bad analogy.
He could have been there for 70 years.
Hey, little boy, we're showing a clinic. Why don't you come in the locker room?
That's very nice of you to bring that up on national fucking YouTube. Good job.
I like that. National YouTube. National YouTube.
You're a morbid son of a bitch.
NFL free agency.
NFL free agency. Give me your best 3 free agents that were signed.
All right, best 3 free agents. Best pickup. Mike Wallace to the Baltimore Ravens.
That's a great pickup. You know why? Because he hasn't had a quarterback since Ben Roethlisberger.
That can throw the ball. Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco can huck it. Teddy Bridgewater is fucking garbage.
No, Teddy Bridgewater can huck it. He just can't put it anywhere where there's
your mind.
No, Bridgewater can throw it.
Oh, yeah, he can throw it.
He's 60 yards.
I can throw the ball, too.
Yeah,
but you have to be accurate with it.
Yeah, Flacco's a different story. Next best pickup, I'm going to say Chris Ivory going to Miami because they lost Lamar Miller going to Houston. But
so you think old-ass Chris Ivory's going to come in and do what a young-ass Lamar Miller couldn't do?
Lamar Miller there was games, like 7 games this year, where he got single-digit carries. For some reason, Miami did not trust that dude with the ball. Chris Ivory is a proven beast. He's going to do it. The next best pickup, and I know you're going to like this, is Matt Forte to the Jets.
Okay.
The reason why, he's not going to be a good runner, but he's a hell of a catcher. He got 102 receptions last year. That dude can catch the ball.
I want you to give me your one worst pickup.
The worst pickup in the NFL... Danny Trevathan. Worst pickup.
Nice try.
I'm gonna think here. Worst pickup.
Come on, give
me a second. You give me your top 3. Give me 3.
All right, I'm gonna give you my top 3. My top 3, number 3 is Janoris Jenkins from the New York Giants. They needed a corner badly. They got one.
Oliver Vernon. Worst pickup.
Yay! He comes in and interrupts me. Shut the fuck up for 2 seconds.
Right, I got it.
Here we go. Jarvis Jenkins. Cornerback. St. Louis Rams. They were overstocked on cornerbacks. They had to franchise tag one of them, so they did, and they left the second best guy out there, and he goes to one of the best teams that... The Giants. Yeah. Not the Jets.
The Giants.
Okay, I thought you said the Jets. Either way, he goes one of the best teams that needed a corner. Okay. So I believe that's,
Yeah, because the Giants lost Akamora.
I'm going to flip-flop my 2 just because I was being a homer when I wrote this down. But Danny Trevathan is my number 2.
Yeah, good pickup. That's why I said it worse.
Absolutely playing in that defense that is switched up, and John Fox knows Danny Trevathan, so he knows exactly how to use him. He's going to rush him around the sides. Danny Trevathan is going to be a monster for Chicago, whether they go 8-8, 9-7, fucking 3-12. It doesn't fucking matter. 3-13, whatever. Number 1 pickup, obviously, Brock Osweiler.
Yeah.
Brock Osweiler, Houston Texans. Yeah. Houston Texans are going to be, they were already a playoff team and they had the split quarterback fucking times with TJ Yates and fucking
Brian Hoyer,
I think Brandon Whedon even played the fucking game and all that kind of shit. Brock Osweiler is going to play every game and take them to the playoffs as a wild card because the Colts are winning that division with Andrew Luck this year. My worst...
No, Jaguars are winning with...
You were a fucking lose your mind.
Bortles,
my worst pickup is one of your best. Matt Forte. That motherfucker can't get off the line to save his ass. I've watched every single Bears game the last 3 consecutive years, and you know this.
What he just told you is he watched...
He cannot get off the line to save his fucking ass.
In 3 years. He watched 28 losses in 3 years.
He trots like a penguin for 4 feet before he finds what he thinks is an opening and runs into a fucking defensive line of 3.
Nobody has more yards from scrimmage than Matt Forte over the past 4 years.
He can catch the ball.
That's why I said he's the best pickup.
That's not the best pickup. If you can't run the ball, you can't be a dual threat.
Belial Powell.
Belial, really?
He's going to run the ball. He's going to run the ball for the Jets.
Oh my God! Shoot yourself in the fucking head. No, look, you had to play devil's advocate, but that was the worst fucking statement that you've ever made.
I'm telling you.
Belial Powell. If they still had Chris Ivory, maybe we have a talk.
Hey, I'm gonna say one person's name that did the same thing Forte just did, and he took him to 2 AFC championships. That dude's name was LaDainian Thompson.
That's fine.
And he can catch the ball out of the backfield.
There's a difference. He's a Hall of Famer. Marshall Faulk was a Hall of Famer. People like that who are dual threats are Hall of Famers.
You don't think
Matt Forte is not a fucking Hall of Famer? He's a great running back. Yeah, this is coming from a fucking Chicago fan. I don't care. Matt Forte is not a fucking Hall of Famer.
Who's Matt Falk? All right,
your mama.
Now, he brought up the Giants and made me think. Oliver Vernon, the Miami Dolphins. The Giants were in such a scramble. They were the worst in the NFL about rushing the passer. They had to get a pass rush. They signed. They got Pierre-Paul back, which we know we like that guy, even though he's got a messed up hand. That's why you don't mess with fireworks children with supervision.
Scary movie 4. You ever see that guy?
Yeah, because his hand's messed up.
Circling.
But they signed Oliver Vernon to a monster contract, and you and I both know. You and I both know that defensive players that get monster contracts in free agency don't pan out. Albert Hainsworth.
He couldn't even pass a physical. That was
Nanakum Suh. Nadukum Suh.
Ndamukong Suh?
Yeah, Nanakum Suh. That dude.
Ndamukong Suh. That guy. That guy. Okay. Let me ask you a question.
They're horrible.
The Patriots just traded Chandler Jones.
Yeah, that dude showed up to the police station after smoking spice and is like, yo, man, I smoked some weed. I did some illegal activities. So you don't need to help me out. And then the Cardinals traded for him. That's the worst thing the Cardinals could
do. Okay, there's a couple things that I want to bring up that maybe weren't brought up. Excuse me. We trade beer on the fucking show. That's what we do. In the pregame, Martellus Bennett traded from the Chicago Bears to the New England Patriots.
Yeah.
He's going to fucking kill it in New England.
No, Rob Gronkowski's going to kill it.
Yeah, he's going to be their Aaron Hernandez, which is number 2. So basically they're going to line.
So he's going to murder people in Boston and then go to prison?
Well, I mean, that could be possible too. You never know.
So basically Scott Chandler's time in New England is over.
They still have Chandler under contract for 1 more year, but yeah, he's not going to see a lot of playing time. Okay. As well as Mario Williams left Buffalo.
Yeah, that's a. Who did he sign for?
I couldn't tell you because you know what? I don't give 2 shits about Mario Williams.
Mario Williams, man. Oh, I think he signed with Miami too.
Well, good for fucking Miami.
Miami's trying to restock their defense.
All right, there's a couple free agents out there who.
Eric Weddle signed with the Ravens.
That's great. Fuck Eric Weddle. He can't even pass physical.
Can't pass physical.
Listen, there's a couple free agents out there that. Okay, you're a Steelers fan. I'm a Bears fan.
Yeah.
Name one free agent that you would like to see the Steelers pick up, and I'll name one that I would like to see the Bears pick up.
I'm a draft guy. I'm a Steeler fan. So we picked up. We got the tackle from the Broncos. We signed our own tackle. We signed our own players. We picked up Ladarius Green in San Diego. No, I don't have a free agent that I want us to sign.
There's no free agent in the market right now that you would be like, hey.
I would have liked to get Matt Forte.
Probably be pretty good on the Steelers.
I would have liked to have Matt Forte as a backup with D'Angelo Williams, Matt Forte, Le'Veon Bell, but that wasn't going to happen. We don't have the money. So.
I think Hussein Abdullah would be a good safety for the Chicago Bears, considering we need a safety.
Yeah.
And that's as far as I'm going to go with that.
All right, so a few things. Like he said, Johnny Manziel's cut. Colin Kaepernick wants to go to the Browns. He's doing an $11 million roster bonus guaranteed as of April 1st. So Friday, April 1st, that dude will not be on the 49ers. Also, Ryan Fitzpatrick, yeah, he threw for the most touchdowns in Jets history. He wants 16. He wants like high starter money, and they're only willing to pay him like backup starter-ish money. Okay, so he's making this market frenzy because now Denver needs a quarterback because Peyton retired. Osweiler left. Osweiler basically said, "Thank you, Peyton Manning, for teaching me how to be a pro. I'm gone."
Can I ask you a question? Why the fuck would the Eagles pay Chase Daniel $12.5 million to sit behind Sam Bradford? Why? Why in God's name would they do that? As Chase Daniel has started, what, 3 or 4 games for the Kansas City Chiefs?
Yeah. But here's the thing. When we talk, you and I, we have the same opinion. When a quarterback's allowed to develop behind a guy, he often has a better success rate. Doesn't mean that he's like Hall of Famer.
But they're not far away from age range.
But I'm saying, Chase Daniels has been able to develop behind Alex Smith, he might be more mature when it comes into games and has a starter role.
So you got a guy who ran a spread offense in Missouri,
but it wasn't like that in Kansas City.
Not in Kansas City. No, he sat behind a guy who actually likes to run the ball for us, with Alex Smith. Now he's going to Sam Bradford,
who can't stay healthy.
Yeah, so he'll probably play. But you honestly think that if he comes in at that $12.5 million, that he's worth that amount of money as a backup?
As a backup quarterback, if you got a backup quarterback that can ride you out for 4 games a year, that's worth $12 million. Because that's what a backup should do. Is if your quarterback's hurt and if he's only hurt for 4 games, that's your backup. If your quarterback's hurt for the whole year, your backup is not going to take you to the playoffs. Matt Castle, the Patriots saying that was a fluke.
Castle
right?
took him to
No, I know, but that's the Patriots, man. That was more the offense.
Yeah.
So if you got a quarterback that can keep you 2-2 or better in 4 games,
I agree.
he's worth the $12 million.
And this is why you saw a guy like Josh McCown get big money from Cleveland when he came in for Jay Cutler and he threw up fucking, I don't know, he went 3-1.
Yeah, he can do it.
He was a beast for fucking 4 games.
He can do it.
He was set for life after he got
he's
lucky
career
for
backup.
4 games.
That's why Mark Sanchez, Mark Sanchez is always going to have that because
man.
although he's got 51 fumbles in his career,
to watch
94
him
interceptions.
The Denver offense is going to be like watching a monkey play with a stick.
That dude's
going to
take the Denver Broncos to the playoffs.
It's going to be written. But you are fucking losing your mind. What is wrong with you?
Oh, by the way, C.J. Anderson, Denver matched the offer, so C.J. Anderson's still a Bronco.
Okay, I'm going to say this. Sanchez has more interceptions than touchdown passes for $5.
No. $5. Boom.
Got it.
Mark Sanchez is going to take.
Speaking of quarterbacks.
Quarterbacks. Well, hold on. Before we get into that, MLB opening day is April 3rd and 4th. I don't know why they call it opening day when now it's 2 days. Because we have some games
because
on
they have
Sunday
that
night.
main game
whatever.
one night,
and then,
which is usually the Yankees and the Red Sox.
You gotta. If you guys like this video, subscribe to our channel. We'll be doing the NHL playoff preview. Starts April 13th. We'll be doing the shows live from Brooksy's Bar in Las Vegas.
Bar. We're going to be No Regrets March 24th with Frank Mir. So check that one out.
Yeah, that's for college tournament. Sweet 16 opening night for the Sweet 16.
Yeah, where Wichita State's going to be whooping some ass.
If they're still in it. I mean,
right.
might lose
so MLB opening day is April 3rd and 4th. NHL playoffs is April 13th.
13th, yeah.
And that's where we'll start at Brooksy. So if you're interested in hockey playoffs, and obviously we are.
Go Edmonton Oilers. Oh, wait.
Yeah, they're kind of not in it this year, but it's okay, buddy. It's okay.
With the first pick of the 2016 NHL draft, the Edmonton Oilers select
Tony Gaglione.
Yeah, the guy we make on NHL.
Yeah,
for sure. I'd take that deal all day long. Him and
They might as well select Cristiano Ronaldo because it's the same fucking thing either way.
Yeah.
He's going to do nothing for the team.
We're going to select a forward.
Wayne Gretzky Jr. He's only 4 years old, but he'll be good in 20 years. Don't worry about it.
We need a defender. We are going to select a left winger.
You need a team. Okay, you don't need a player. You need a team.
We have great talent.
You have to blow up what you have now and sell them all away and keep Connor McDavid.
Yeah, the legend of Connor McDavid, baby.
Yeah, that last
and Nugent Hopkins.
No,
Nugent Hopkins and Connor McDavid.
Whatever. Quarterbacks. Let's go back to the fucking NFL.
Okay. Top 5 quarterbacks of all time.
Top 5 quarterbacks of all time. You're number 5.
Peyton Manning.
That's your number 5?
Yep.
You were losing your goddamn mind. My number 5 is Jim Kelly.
Yeah. Never won a
Only reason? Oh, yes. Neither did Dan Marino. However, Jim Kelly has been to 4 Super Bowls.
4 back-to-back Super Bowls.
Yes, and I will give it to him that he had to go through an AFC that was extremely tough at the time. So, I'm going to give him
Here's the knock. Okay, not on the knock. This is how I feel bad for Jim Kelly. Because had that kick not gone wide right in the very first Super Bowl that they lost, I feel like they would have won at least 2 of those.
Yeah, without a doubt.
They got blown out by the Cowboys because the Cowboys were just like...
Okay, name their best receiver. Don Beebe.
No, not the best receiver.
Don Beebe, bro.
No, they had... didn't they have Andre Rison, too?
For like 1 year.
Yancey Thigpen?
No.
Saying. Don Beebe was...
Thurman Thomas was a great running back, don't get me wrong.
They had Bruce Smith on defense. They had
a good
Ken
defense.
Norton Jr.
Great. Ken Norton Jr.
Yeah, before he went to the Dallas Cowboys.
And the 49ers.
And the Niners, yeah.
I'm not sure if he played in Buffalo.
I'm pretty sure.
Who's your number 4?
My number 4, Boomer Esiason. No, Terry Bradshaw.
Boomer Esiason.
No, Terry Bradshaw.
Terry Bradshaw.
Terry Bradshaw.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
Let's just ride the 70s Steelers defense and say that Terry Bradshaw was a great fucking quarterback. I can say Jim McMahon was the greatest quarterback from 1985. But it's only because the fucking Bears defense was good.
That dude beat Fran Tarkenton
Ooh,
and Roger Staubach twice in Super Bowl.
Neither of which are in your top 5 or mine.
Nope.
My number 4 is Tom Brady.
Oh, man.
He has to be in there. No matter what.
Man.
He has to be in there. Came in as a 5th round pick. Don't look at my fucking shit. Came in as a 5th round pick out of Michigan.
6th round pick.
6th round pick. Never played a goddamn snap at Michigan.
True story. His high school coach told him he should probably play wide receiver to be better for it.
Greatest thing that I ever heard was the conversation between Drew Bledsoe and Tom Brady in the Super Bowl against the Rams when they came back and won it. And Tom Brady goes up to Drew and said, "What should I do?" And they're got like a minute left and they're on their own 30. Just fucking sling it. That's the greatest thing ever.
That's Drew Bledsoe.
And that is his entire career has been. Just fucking sling it.
All right, who's your number 3?
Brett Favre. Brett Favre is my number 3 because he's a gunslinger. He's the man. He has more interceptions than anybody in the world, but I don't give a shit. He puts the Green Bay Packers on the map.
Yeah, that's true. The Magic Man Mikowski.
Yeah, you don't have anything with the Green Bay Packers if it wasn't for Brett Favre.
Yeah, well,
if Atlanta was smart, they would have kept him.
Yeah, but they weren't. My number 3 is Joe Montana. I'm just going to put that out there and leave it there.
You, and that's just about it. My number 2 is Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning only because his preparation skills are better than anybody in the history of the game. And at the age that he was last year, winning a Super Bowl, even though his balls came out like floppy as fuck, kind of like your flaccid penis every now and then.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It still got to the receiver. Like, it still gets to the hole eventually. Okay. But it got there.
Yeah.
He won a Super Bowl. He's got 2 Super Bowls. He's been there 4 times.
Yeah.
I believe that
he's the only quarterback to take 2 teams to a Super Bowl and win it.
Yeah. I believe that deserves some credit. Even though he played against Rex Grossman in the first Super Bowl.
Yeah,
that kind of is it's a given. It's like we kind of handed it to you on a silver platter. Like, here, Rex Grossman, Super Bowl.
All right, I know you're not going to like this. My number 2, because his career's not over, Ben Roethlisberger.
You're the biggest homer on the face.
That dude has been sacked more than any other quarterback in the NFL. And he has 2 Super Bowl titles. He's been to 3, and he's going to go to 2 more.
I'm going to start throwing shit at the screen in 2 minutes.
Ben Roethlisberger. Second best quarterback of all time. I got 2 Steelers on my list. Who's your number 1? Because my number 1's Tom Brady. The dude has been to more Super Bowls than any other quarterback. He's won 4. He does it with nothing. His teams are made of shit. He's like, hey, I got some poop in the yard and some throw up on the fucking couch. I'm going to put all that together. We're going to make an offense, and I'm going to win the Super Bowl.
The only argument I have on your number 1, between my number 1, who was Joe Montana.
That's so horrible. You had a great team around.
Just fucking listen. If you just fucking listen for one. You don't listen ever. You just fucking talk. This is what Smack Talk's about. Just fucking talk. But seriously, Tom Brady drops back to pass. If he either gets sacked, he throws it away, or he throws a great pass, right? Joe Montana, on the other hand, had no fucking offensive line to save his ass.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? They had Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, Jerry Rice, John Taylor.
That's not an offensive line.
Your defensive
You're
line.
not talking about.
You don't need offensive line when you got all those weapons.
No, yeah, you don't need an offensive line to protect your ass as a quarterback at all.
When they run the ball, right? When they run the ball for 2,000 yards a year with Tom Rathman and Roger Craig, you don't need an offensive line because the defense is
Don't forget about Ricky Waters.
Ricky Waters was way later.
I'm just saying.
But Garrison Hurst.
I'm letting you know that Joe Montana made all those plays with his feet.
He almost got beat by the Bengals twice.
I don't care. He scrambled out of the fucking pocket. He made the plays himself. He did not stand in the pocket, have 12 fucking seconds to throw the ball like Tom Brady's punk ass, and then huck it 60 yards
Tom Brady's got better Super Bowl
I'm sorry.
numbers. Better Super Bowl numbers. Better Super Bowl
Don't care about numbers.
Numbers don't mean shit to me. 6 Super Bowls.
You know what?
6 Super Bowls.
Comment underneath this post on YouTube. Comment underneath this post.
Super Bowls.
Tom Brady or Joe Montana for the greatest quarterback of all time.
Just so you know, Tom Brady and we share the same birthday. That's
why don't you go ahead and suck his dick while you're at it?
I will. Those Ugg boots look sexy.
Oh, there it is. Seriously. Listen. Tom Brady, Joe Montana, underneath the post, comment at it. There is no other options, okay?
Tom Brady is the GOAT.
Or Joe Montana.
Tom Brady's the GOAT.
That's it. I'm Tony Gaglione.
I'm Shawn Adams. He didn't even drink the beer the whole time.
This is fucking smack. No, I finished the beer, you asshole.
I'm turning the video off now, guys.
When you walk out on that field today, ask yourself this question. What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Let's go! We made it! We made it!